What's up, everybody, and welcome to Reward the Fan, the only live trivia game show where you win tickets to your favorite live events. And tonight, it's my favorite kind of game to host. It's sports trivia. I'm your host, Mike Janella, and if you know me, you know how much I like my sports. Like, a lot. So, I hope you're just as into them as me, because we've got some delicious questions for you tonight. It's going to be more fun than Dodgers-Nats Game 5 last night, especially if you're a Dodgers fan, player, family member of a player, front office staff, Clayton Kershaw in particular, woof. It'll be a lot more fun tonight, I promise. What I can promise you is this will not take 4 hours and 5 minutes to crown a winner like that game last night. No, tonight's game will be over faster than the Giants' chances against the Patriots on Thursday Night Football. And that joke, that's proof I'm an equal opportunity sports trash talker, because I'm a Giants fan, all right? So if you can't take it, you shouldn't give it. But yeah, our game is pretty quick and pretty easy, especially if you know all of the answers. And you would have gotten a little bit of help if you watched our Instagram Live before the game tonight, or if you followed me on Twitter or Instagram. I gave out a pretty serious, obvious hint earlier on my social accounts to one of our questions tonight. It's a late game question, too. You still have time. Go follow me right now before the game starts. You've got like a minute to go see what the hints are at Mike Janella. Go, hurry. But here's how our game works for those of you sticking around. I will ask you 10 questions. You answer them. Tonight, they're all about sports. And with the prizes we have up for grabs tonight, things are going to get more dramatic than Mystics Sun winner take all for the WNBA title later. Yeah, that's happening tonight too. It's crazy. We've got $250 reward dollars on the line for everybody who makes it through all 10 questions. We also, I might have taken a little bit of a peek, are giving away some other prizes mid-game between questions, so make sure you pay attention all the way. And then, at the very end, we have our grand prize. 2 sports tickets will be in your hands tonight if you're chosen in our ticket lottery as the luckiest out of all of our winners after the game. If tonight goes worse for you than the last 2 years did for Gabe Kapler in Philadelphia, though, don't worry, because we're back in just about 48 hours when Troy, the late boy Bond, hosts RTF Late Night on Saturday, 11 p.m. Eastern. Troy's been doing some really funny stuff on our Saturday night shows. He's also been tailing around RTF Man in the streets of New York, if you follow Troy on Instagram. I've never seen Troy and RTF Man in the same room, though, at the same time. It's like a weird Peter Parker Spider-Man thing happening. I don't really know what's going on there, but check Troy out on Saturday night. That will be a cause to celebrate then. But we also, guys, have something even more to celebrate right now before our game. I want to give a very, very special shout out to one RTF superfan in particular. They've been playing with us forever, and today is their birthday. So, happy 70th birthday to J.P. Saba. If the question tonight is who's got the coolest birthday today, then the answer, J.P. Saba, is you. And hey, Mario Lopez, Brett Favre, Maya, they all have birthdays today too. So that's saying something. As for the rest of you all playing tonight, it's time for some shout-outs. Shout out to Austin Thomas, who asked during our Instagram Live tonight. So thanks for watching, Austin. Cold Case 123 and Bruin 95. In total, we've got 1,100 and change of you ready to get going. As for us, guys, well, unlike the NBA in China, it's time for us to play. Height was Zion Williamson measured at this week? 3'4", 6'6", or 9'2"? Yowie wowie. 9'2" would be a heck of a man on the basketball court. Zion finally made his on-court debut officially for the Pelicans after teasing us just a little bit in Summer League. His first game, he drops a 16, 7, and 3. Then last night, 29 points on 12 of 13 shooting. The guy is sick, and he's 6'6". six. I realize now that sick and six, they don't really rhyme, but whatever. Figure out some other time. You guys figured out our first question, which wasn't that hard. Honestly, Q2 should be just as easy, as over 1,000 of you got that first one right. Try question 2. Here we go. Which of the following is a real form of martial arts? Win Kwando, Taekwondo, or Lost Kwando? Kwando is like kissing your sister. I almost gave the answer away, but I'm a professional broadcaster. All right, no one says that. People think, though, that a lot of martial arts have been around forever, right? Like Kung Fu, it's 4,000 years old. But this one was only been around since the 40s. It's Taekwondo. Yeah, 1940s, developed, been an Olympic sport since the year 2000. Not too bad. Speaking of two, guys, it's time to pick 2 winners for our reward box prize giveaway. I told you, middle of the game. 2 winners are about to snag 2 lives each, which you can use to get back in the game if you ever get a question wrong. And our winners are, I can't believe we're giving stuff away so soon, so early, Skokie, or S-Koki, I hope, and B4191107M. That is quite a name. Enjoy those lives, guys. If only Dave Roberts had an extra life last night. Might have gone with Kenley Jansen over Clayton Kershaw. Enough Dodgers bashing. It's back to our action now. Here's question 3. Which MLS record did Carlos Vela break this season? Most goals in a season, most red cards in a single season, or most shin guards worn in a single season? Play a lot of games, a lot of shin guards. The Mexican winger had an awesome season for LAFC. They've had an awesome season themselves. 72 points they led MLS, 16 clear of Seattle out west, 8 better than NYCFC in the east, and they were led by Carlos Vela, scoring the most goals in a single season. MLS history. Yeah, 34 goals in 31 appearances. A prolific pace, and broke the record of 31 that was set, well, just last season. Yeah, it didn't last long. Not as long as the 790 of you who got that right and have made it this far. Next question. Which of these MLB teams has not fired their manager in the past 2 weeks? The Mets, the Angels, or the Braves? It's that time of year in baseball. Teams that didn't make the playoffs looking for some new leadership. As of right now, 7 different MLB teams are without a manager for next year. But the one team not among that group, the Atlanta Braves, who still might not realize what happened to them in that first inning yesterday. But you really can't blame Brian Snitker. I'm sure his job at the helm of the Braves is safe. As safe as the 662 of you who got that right. It's time for us to go to Q5. Who was the first NFL coach fired this year? Adam Gase, Jay Gruden, or John Gruden? Why are we all the firings? It's like such a negative stretch of the game. We need some positivity in this space, guys. These men all just lost their jobs. This one, it was cruel, particularly. The coach in question lost on Sunday, then called into the office 5 a.m. on Monday to get the axe. Oh, at least let me sleep in if you're going to fire me. The answer is Jay Gruden, who finished his tenure with Washington in the NFL with a 35-49-1 record. Not great, but hey, he's a 2-time Arena Bowl champion as a head coach, so he'll always have that. From lack of NFL success to lots of it, let me toss you question 6. Who's the NFL's all-time regular season passing yards leader? Drew Brees, Tom Brady, or Peyton Manning? And by the way, those 3 guys are answer choices. They are ranked in some order, first, second, and third all time in this department. So no easy answers to eliminate here. What I will say is our answer is still an active player, and he's racked up more than 74,000 yards in his 19-year career. Who dat? It's Drew Brees. That's your answer, who will have a chance to add to that total whenever he comes back from injury this season. A lot of you, I see, thought Tom Brady. No, he's creeping up on him, but Drew's got about a 3,000-yard head start. We'll see how long the old guys can sling it. Much like Saints, 375 of you are marching in to our next question. In what conference does SMU football play? The Mid-American, the American Athletic, or the Sun Belt? Now, this is the question I dropped a hint for on my Twitter and Instagram earlier today. And by hint, I mean I basically gave you the answer, so I hope you saw it. The Mustangs, they joined this conference in 2013 after 7 years in Conference USA. They are now in the American Athletic Conference, which has teams all the way from Connecticut out to Tulsa and, of course, Texas, where SMU is. We're getting deep into it now, guys. The final 3 questions of the night are coming up, and they are all very tough. I hope you're ready. Here, ready for it now, is Q8. In these WNBA playoffs 2019, who led the Mystics in scoring? Elena Delle Donne, Kristi Toliver, or Emma Meesseman? In their run to the finals, which gets settled tonight, the Mystics have relied on 4 double-digit postseason scorers. Shout out Natasha Cloud, who's averaging 12.5 a game, but did not make the cut on this question. Nope, our answer is the one and only playoff Emma Meesseman. That's what they call her now because she's on fire in the postseason. The 6'4" forward put up 5 20-point games so far, averaging 19 a game. We were averaging a lot of right answers to that one. It's our first fan fumble of the night. A lot of you fell for the Elena Delle Donne trap, and how could you not? She's one of the greatest women's basketball players of all time, but she is right behind Meesseman in points per game this postseason. Rough one. 93 of you, though, did know Emma, so you and whoever uses your extra lives, get ready. Here's question 9. What job did Twins pitcher Randy Dobnak have in the minor leagues? Was he a Walmart greeter, a veterinarian, or an Uber driver? And this guy brought a lot of attention this year to the fact that minor leaguers make no money. I can personally attest to this. I was a radio guy in the minor leagues. I once made $500 a month, and that was a lot back then. So players, they always take side jobs like Uber driver, which is what Dobnak had to do last year. Took a lot of pride in having a 4.99 driver rating too. And now as a big leaguer, he took home $125,000 this year just for pitching in 9 games. Dreams really do come true. And your dream of winning Reward the Fan tonight is now just seconds away from happening. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you've made it to the final round. We started with more than 1,100 of you. 172 got that last question right. That's it. So good luck. Here's question 10. How long is Kyle Lowry's new contract extension? 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years? He's Mr. Toronto Raptor. Just inked a $31 million deal. He's not going to drive in Ubers anytime soon. But the question of the hour is for how long that deal will last. Lowry was down to the final year on his existing contract, and the Raps decided to extend him for 1 more year to keep him north of the border for 2 more seasons. Hey guys, I can't give you $31 million, but I can give you my congratulations for winning Reward the Fan. 103 of you. You're in the top 10%, better than that of the more than 1,100 people who started tonight. And really, guys, when you think about it, making it that far, earning our congratulations from here, that's priceless. Gonna shout some of you out now. Let's check out our scoreboard here. Soccer 11, nice job. Kenny the Man, I should say. Red Storm 2008. All right, Johnny's, I see you. Little Cat, what is this? This is you winning. $2.42 in reward dollars going to all of your accounts right now. But now, it's time for our one shining moment. Like the Astros hope Garrett Cole does tonight, you've gone the distance and dominated. But now it's in the hands of fate. Nothing else you can do now but cross your fingers and hope. Let's run that ticket lotto. Now, while that is running, enjoy all the sports tonight, guys. Astros Rays, Game 5. Pats Giants, 6 hockey games. The WNBA Finals down to a winner-take-all. What a night. And then don't forget, Saturday night, it's going to be just as fun with Troy Bond here hosting RTF Late Night at 11 p.m. And if you're not a sports person tonight, well, The Good Place is on NBC. That's as good a reason as any for Thursday nights to exist. All right, I think we have our winner. Congratulations to Ham0152. Hamo, congrats. You're going to see some sports for free. Thanks to your brain and us. What a tag team. Isn't it great when that happens. I love it. Hope you do too. Enjoy whatever game you do go see. There are tons to choose from in our app. I hope you have an amazing time. You all will also have an amazing time if you follow us on social media. We're at Reward the Fan on all the big platforms, and I'm personally at Mike Janella on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Never know when we're going to drop hints for games, and I'm hosting again on Sunday, so might want to take care of that follow right now. I have been your host, Mike Janella. Thanks for playing, everyone. See you Sunday. Hope you're back Saturday night, and don't forget, we will always be your biggest fan. See ya!